Lawrenceville, Georgia is a metro Atlanta suburb that's the oldest city in Gwinnett County and the second oldest city in all of metro Atlanta. It offers its residents a lot of affordable housing options, a huge award-winning school district, versatile parks and green spaces, and an amazing downtown commercial area. Today, I'm going to walk you through what it's like to live, work, and play in Lawrenceville, Georgia. Let's get started. Hey y'all, this is Robert Murphy with the Murphy Group, and I'm putting up new videos every week walking you through what it's like to live, work, and play in Metro Atlanta. So hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you're the first one to know when the next one's up. We talk to people all the time just like you who are thinking about a move to Metro Atlanta, and we love talking about all the great things that the city we call home has to offer. So if you're thinking about buying, selling, or investing in real estate in Metro Atlanta, our contact info is in the description, and we'd love to hear from you. As somebody who's lived in Metro Atlanta for over 25 years, I've done a lot of exploring of the many suburbs of Atlanta. Every single one has things I love about it and reasons that it could be a great place to live. If you're thinking about a move to Metro Atlanta, Lawrenceville might be the right one for you. Let's find out. The city of Lawrenceville, Georgia is Metro Atlanta's second oldest city. It's in Gwinnett County and sits about 35 to 45 minutes north of Atlanta, up 85 to 316. As far as getting to the Atlanta airport is concerned, it's going to be about an hour. As a suburb, it's not super close to mass transit. I would say the closest MARTA station is about a 30-minute drive from Lawrenceville. And with that, you're not going to have the level of walkability that you would typically find in an in-town Atlanta neighborhood. There are some sections and parts of Lawrenceville that are very walkable that I'm going to talk about later on, but as a whole, it is going to be much more car-centric. Lawrenceville is also an area that I spent a lot of time growing up. My family moved to the Lawrenceville, Suwanee area back in 1992, and around that time, Gwinnett County was the fastest growing county in the entire United States. And I can say from personal experience that Lawrenceville, especially the downtown and surrounding areas, has changed a lot. In terms of housing, Lawrenceville is a very suburban community. The large majority of what you're going to find is going to be single-family homes, the large majority of which are going to be a traditional style home. Recently, there have been more attached homes popping up, new construction townhome communities. There's a new loft community coming right off the square in downtown. So you are seeing a little bit more dense housing options in Lawrenceville. Not always, but typically, somebody who's looking in Lawrenceville is going to be looking for detached single-family homes, a lot of square footage, a lot of space, and a big lot. One of the things I really like about Lawrenceville is that it has a lot of affordable single-family home options. Now that's not to say you can't find million-dollar homes in Lawrenceville, because they're there. But looking at the past 90 days, the large majority of the single-family homes that have sold, specifically 4 bedrooms and up, 2 bathrooms and up, have sold somewhere between $300,000 and $500,000. Lawrenceville does offer its residents some great parks and green space options. The Lawrenceville lawn is probably my favorite, but I'm going to talk about that one later. Lawrenceville does have some great parks throughout the city. They offer everything from running and walking trails to tennis courts, basketball courts, playground equipment, community centers where you can have events. They also offer youth sport options. I grew up playing baseball and football in the Gwinnett County Parks and Recreation, places like Lawrenceville. Quick story, when I was growing up, I played youth football at Collins Hill Park. The very first year I played, we started out the season 0-7, and we had one more game. It was against Lawrenceville. Lawrenceville also started 0-7. And so the winner of that game would have 1 win on the season, the loser would have none, and we lost the game to Lawrenceville. I believe it was 6-7. So my very first year we went 0-8. There's also a really great green space in downtown Lawrenceville right on the square. Lawrenceville is part of Gwinnett County Public Schools, which is the largest school system in all of Georgia. Gwinnett County Public Schools is the largest employer in all of Gwinnett County and the 4th largest in Metro Atlanta. It's gotten a lot of awards and recognition at the district level, the individual school level, and the individual student level. It's also the 3rd largest transporter of students in the entire country. As you know, there's no shortage of information out there about school districts and schools in terms of rankings and ratings and performance metrics. I'm going to put a couple links in the description so you can do some research on your own, because ultimately you know what's going to be the best fit for you and your family. But I'll add that I'm personally a product of the Gwinnett County Public School System. In terms of entertainment, having grown up and spending a lot of time in that area, I can tell you Lawrenceville's really changed. The Lawrenceville lawn is an area a few blocks off the square. It's a massive green space with a big amphitheater. It's got playground equipment. It's even got a sand volleyball court. It's an area where there's going to be concerts and other events throughout the year, and it's really nice that it's just a few blocks off the square. Lawrenceville also has other live entertainment options like the Aurora Theater. Lawrenceville also has a couple of breweries that are right off the square. I can tell you, if you told me 20 years ago that Lawrenceville was going to have breweries near downtown Lawrenceville, I would have said you were crazy. So there's a lot of great stuff to do right around the downtown area, but let's focus on the square for a second. Downtown Lawrenceville, specifically the square, is one of my absolute favorite commercial entertainment areas in the metro Atlanta suburbs. The square has a lot of different food options no matter what you're looking for. If you're looking for more casual stuff, if you're looking for a sandwich, a burger, some barbecue, you can find it there. It's also got higher end dining. If you want a really good steak, you can find it there. It's also got great Italian food, multiple coffee shops. No matter what kind of food you're looking for, you can find it in downtown Lawrenceville. They also do a lot of fun events on the square, events like Beats on the Streets. There's a lot of other entertainment options as well. Lawrenceville has successfully done what a lot of metro Atlanta suburbs have also done. They've turned themselves into a true destination. It used to be a long time ago, if you wanted really good mom and pop restaurants, if you wanted concerts and other live music, if you wanted to go to a brewery, a lot of times you had to drive down to the city of Atlanta to find that. That's not the case anymore. If you live in Lawrenceville, for example, they've got great local mom and pop restaurants there. They've got breweries, they've got live music, they've got a massive amphitheater where they have concerts. You can experience just about anything you might be looking for right there in your city. Depending on what you're looking for, Lawrenceville, Georgia could be a great place to call home. It has a lot of affordable housing options. It has an award-winning school district that's the largest in the entire state of Georgia. It's got great parks and green spaces, and it's got a downtown commercial area that has just about anything you might be looking for in terms of restaurants and entertainment. I've lived in Metro Atlanta for over 25 years, and it's where we're raising our family. I think it's a great place to call home, and I love talking to people every day just like you who are thinking about calling Metro Atlanta their home. So give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or make a Zoom appointment right there in the description, because we'd love to connect.